Is that better? I think that's better. Would you like to pour me a champagne?
Okay. I just got the text.
Where did you get a text from?
Not proper. Hope you got that.
Cool. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for champagne. What have we got here today? Fabulous?
We got a little bottle of wine.
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 I love wine.
And do you know what it's called?
Why don't you tell us?
It's called Euphoria.
I hope those birds aren't loud. Sorry if you can hear the crows.
Sorry. Am I taking to it?
Yes.
Oh, this little fandangle lid.
Just chuck it on the floor. Someone else will pick
I'll
it
just
up.
put it over there nicely. What's going on? This is like state of the art. Have you seen this before?
Yes, I am a classic and avid wine drinker. I have seen that before.
Alright. Now what? Click to reseal.
You just twist it. Yep. There you go. Way!
Game pour.
Do you want this one?
I'm just blown away by this.
You can try again.
Well, can you hold it on an angle? That'll help.
It is on an angle.
Second one's a much better attempt.
You don't want to be too thirsty. Go on.
That's probably all you need.
Yeah, I'll be drunk after that. Ta-da!
Do you want me to top you up?
Yeah.
Might need to speed this bit up.
Are you nervous?
About what?
This video?
I'm always nervous when I'm in front of a camera.
No, you're not. No, I think you're nervous when you're in front of my camera. I don't think you're nervous in front of the racing cameras.
Okay. Should I put that back?
Yeah.
No,
Are
there's
you?
plenty left.
Yes, please. Plenty later. Are you nervous when you're on TV cameras, like normal TV cameras?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No. Just mine.
Just yours.
Cheers.
Because there's no one on the end of it.
Oh,
Cheers.
we're on the end of it.
Congrats.
Thanks. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you might have seen by the title, we are going to talk all things my ring. Aren't we?
Yep.
Okay. So you might have noticed in our engagement video that we didn't actually talk about this very much, and there was kind of a reason as to why. This guy is a pretty humble guy. He doesn't like to brag. He doesn't like to say too much, do you?
Not a lot.
No. So he just likes to keep things quiet, and he should not be quiet about this because it's amazing. So we thought today we would share with you the story of how this came about and the adventures the one went on to hide it from me, and
And how angry you were at times.
very angry.
So I'm just going to have a cracker.
Don't forget to speak up.
I'm just going to have a cracker.
Originally we were going to go on a picnic. Today's the first day that we've had off, or half it. Well, I actually had to schedule it in the calendar. And the first time we've had a bit of time off together in over a month. Over a month. We thought we'd film this, and it was hot as hell today in Gold Coast. It was like nearly 33 degrees. So hot. And
Nice
there was
spring day.
yeah, it's not bad, is it? A week ago it was winter. And there is so much cloud cover. There must have been some kind of smoke, something happening somewhere, so not quite sure.
Something's burning.
Yeah, anyway, back
Well,
to you.
my plan was to go to have a picnic, go to the beach, with a nice backdrop and things like that. But instead, for natural causes, here we are.
Here we are.
So it's just as good, really.
Yeah.
We've got you can't see it, but we've got the water behind us.
Behind you.
That's right, behind you. That's what I meant. In front of us, behind you. Yeah. So it still looks nice, but not as nice as it could.
But you guys just don't get to see it. Tell me how this came about. Obviously we've been together a while, and then it was like, ding, the thought came into your head, I am going to propose to my amazing girlfriend. I want to be with this wonderful, incredible, fantastic human for the rest of my life. And then you were like, okay, in order to do that, I need a ring.
Correct.
And then what?
Well, I wouldn't have said it was a light bulb moment that all of a sudden that I wanted to propose or anything like that. I've been getting lots of pressure for, I wouldn't say months, I would say years, to actually...
Anyone in particular giving you the pressure, or?
Just you.
Just me?
Oh, no,
that's rubbish.
I suppose there was a few people out there going, when are you going to do it? Beck's a lovely girl. I said, I know all this. You're not telling me anything I don't know, but...
Agree.
You just needed to... I don't know. I don't know why I took my time, but I did. But it was worth it. So... No, I'm fine, thanks. So how it came about was... I went racing at Winton whenever that was earlier in the year. And because it was a Friday, Saturday event, we had a day off on Monday. So I was like...
You had the ride day on
Tuesday. So we had the day off on Monday. So I had a free day to do whatever. I went with a couple of friends. One, Andrew Jansen, the other, Alex Premer. And we went through a few diamond stores. And I was, at the time, I was just looking, have a look and see what's on offer. Learned a little bit more about research and things like that at the store. So we went to one, it was okay. Went to another one, it was good as well. And then I got on Google and I typed in, engagement ring places. And I came across this one on Collins Street. And it had unbelievable reviews, 5 stars, 650 odd reviews. So I was like, that's my place. So we went in there, just looking, went into the store, downstairs, met this lady. And she was looking after me and facilitating my needs and wants, what I was prepared to spend, what I wanted to look at, what ideas I had. And then she started talking off the scale about all these different versions of diamonds, how, why, this is good, that's not good, why is it good, why is that better. So it was pretty full on. So we were in there for probably, 2.5, 3 hours going through options and things like that. And nearing the end, I came across something that I liked and sort of ventured off down that path a little bit more and came to getting that. But it's a bit of a process in the sense that it's, the diamond's not there, you can't physically see it. You have to be shown on a screen, and it's pretty clever how they do it. They get the screen, you put your hand into the screen and it superimposes the diamond on your finger. And I've got man hands and I'm like, is that too small? Is it too big? What would be like on Beck's hand? So I got the little lady that was helping us. I was like, can you put your hand in there and, so I can get a perspective on it.
I bet you that's not the first time.
No, probably not. But I thought I was being quite clever at the time. And I was like, yeah, I think that's it. That's the one. And, you have to then go in a bidding process to get it.
Oh, for the diamond itself.
For the diamond itself.
Okay. So you saw a design that you liked with a rough-ish version of that diamond, and you're like, I like that
the look
style
of the
ring,
correct.
right? And then you were like, okay, now I need a diamond like that. And then you found a diamond, and then you went to bid on it.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and then that takes up to 2 weeks.
Right.
Before it's confirmed. So they show you the diamond, say this is the one that you can bid on. If this is the one, there's a percentage that you might get, a percentage that you won't.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So obviously, if you're bidding, sure.
So then they called me 2 weeks later saying you've been successful, and that diamond that you saw and looked at and superimposed on your hand and things like that is now yours. So then you pay X amount to get it here.
Yeah.
So paid the X amount, got it to Australia, and then they gave me another call and says, I need you to come down and inspect the diamond, prove that it's the diamond that we showed you, all the numbers and everything like that match up. I was like, yep, no worries.
Wait, before you go there, just retrace your steps back on that Monday when you first went looking. I know that there's some piece of this puzzle. I don't know much of this story, but this is one of the only bits that I know because I'm in it.
So after I'd been at the diamond store, I'd paid my money to, get this diamond here, bid on it so I can potentially get it here. And then I was hungry, so we'd been in there for, I said, 2.5, 3 hours. So we're in there a long time.
And I just want to give some context here. Normally, Fabi and I are very much like, hey, what are you up to? Texting, calling, very much in each other's pockets of what's happening with each other's day. And at the time, I was very frustrated that Fabian could have a day off in Melbourne because I love Melbourne and I want to go and live in Melbourne again if I could. And so anyway, Fabian's having this jolly old time in Melbourne. I'm fuming at home that I'm not there. And then I was like, I wonder what he's doing in Melbourne. And we have Find My Friends. And if you don't know what Find My Friends is, it's an app where you can follow your friends and see their location and where they're at.
You don't trust me, do you?
It's certainly not that I don't trust you, but it's very convenient when I know that you're somewhere doing something. And when you've left, generally I could call you. So if you're busy, I won't call you if I know that you're at that location or whatever. So at this particular time, I looked on Find My Friends and I kid you not, right where your location was, because it's not always exactly where the accurate representation of where you are is. And on Collins Street, there's a whole bunch of stores, a whole bunch of jewelry stores, watches stores, all of that kind of stuff. And I knew that the people that you were with liked watches and that they had been looking for watches.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You had no idea.
No, Jansen always looks at watches.
Yeah, but you didn't know that particular day we were looking for rings. You thought...
No, I had no idea you were looking for rings. I was just putting the pressure on hard. And anyway, I see Fabian's little location dot at Tiffany. Tiffany and Co. And it was like right next to it. So I screenshot it and sent him a text and said, you better be buying me an engagement ring from Tiffany's. And you didn't like that. You didn't like that at all, did you?
No, I didn't like it. You didn't like it.
No.
Because I had an answer for you.
You weren't very nice to me because you were trying to get me off your scent. You were like, oh no, I'm not there.
Mate,
Why would I be there? I'm not going to buy you
Absolutely
one.
nailed it. I got you off the scent
Absolutely
like you would
nailed
not
it.
believe.
Yeah. We
So I went and
definitely
got
had
some
an
lunch.
argument that day.
Beck calls me and she's, oh, what are you up to? I was like, oh, just been looking in watch shops, with AJ. He wants to buy a watch, doesn't know which one he wants. And he was in there, we couldn't decide, so we were in there for hours. And you're like, I thought you were in Tiffany. How come I thought you were buying me an engagement ring? I said, no, I wasn't. Sorry, you thought wrong.
It's true. You weren't.
No, I wasn't. But it just happened to be next door to Tiffany and Co. And then, that was quite funny. I had a bit of a giggle afterwards. AJ was there and he was like, he had a bit of a giggle too, I think. But then they called me back saying, yep, you're successful, you've got the diamond, you need to come back and inspect it, like I said earlier. I was like, yep, no problem. But I was like, how am I just going to have a random trip to Melbourne for a day and get it past Beck so she believes it?
Well.
Knowing good well that she follows my location, clearly.
Well, he said, make me sound like I'm a stalker.
Mm.
I look like once a week.
That's okay. But
It's
anyway.
not like I check if you're home.
Anyway,
You're
this is
next
my
to me.
story.
Okay, sorry.
So I was like, yep, I'm going to come down, suss it out. So I had this, it was a grand plan, and it turned out to be a grand plan. I said to Jackson at work, who's in charge of all our social media, does all our calendars for the race events. I was like, mate, I need some help. I need you to put something in my calendar to say that I'm in Melbourne for the day. Be a little bit descriptive of what it is, so then it looks believable, and Beck's not going to ask questions. Yep, sweet, because you get my calendar as well for all the race events, and it looked very formal and right. So sure enough, Beck took it, hook, line and sinker, and I trundled off to Melbourne for the day.
How was I supposed to think through that?
Went to a Viva Energy signing in the CBD, which we never do. We would have gone to head office if we were going anywhere to see Shell. And went there, checked it all out. It was all perfect, just as it was in the little screen that you put your hand in and put it on your hand. I was really happy with it. So I was only in there for probably 5-10 minutes. Out of there and then back home.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah, real quick. So quite funny, that thought I was in Melbourne for the day.
Well, you were in Melbourne for the day.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? What I was doing there was quite sneaky. It was quite good.
So you definitely had me on that part. So then you've got the diamond, you've got the design that you kind of like, and then what happened?
What do you mean then what happened? Was that what you meant? AJ come up?
Oh, is that why he came out? Yeah, and then what happened? Right. I see, I just fell for it then, I didn't even know. Is that why he came up to give that to you then?
We
I was wondering why he was visiting so much. Like, we're cool, but we're not that
So
cool.
we'd looked at it, we've looked at it, we both went there and looked at it, it was all good. Came home, and then probably, it must have been 2 weeks later, the diamond was all done, created, and it was a ring. So then I sent AJ to the store. He then was FaceTiming me. I don't know where you were at the time, but he was FaceTiming and showing me this ring and how good it looked and everything like that. He got it, took it to his house, and then he was flying up in that weekend. So I was like, mate, bring it with you. So sure enough, he came up for the weekend and we hid it in a secret location within the house.
I'm not allowed to know in case he hides anything else in this same
This
location.
is right, because it was successful and you never found it, so that's perfect.
Do you think I ever went looking?
If you went looking, you would have ruined it for yourself.
Yeah, but do you think I ever did or not?
Yeah, I reckon you did at some point.
Do ya? That's interesting.
Yeah, at some point I reckon you went looking.
Very low expectations of me. I had to wait a while though, so it wouldn't have been like, I'm not surprised if I did. I wouldn't be surprised.
Did you?
I'm not telling
You see?
you.
Guilty!
Well, I'm not telling you because then you might not know if I found your secret hiding spot or not.
Well, you haven't.
Well, how do you know?
You haven't.
How do you know?
I know you haven't. And then, actually, what else was funny is Dad came over for Queensland Raceway.
So this has gone from May, June, end of July.
End of July, correct?
Yes.
My birthday.
Yes.
And then he was leaving the next day or so. I was like, hey, I got something to show you. So I showed him, so he's seen it before you did. And he goes, oh, that's bloody lovely.
Bloody lovely,
In
man.
his pommy voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was well pumped with it. Showed Kim as well. She was, blown away, which was nice. Because you always want that sort of reassurance.
But it's good.
Is it good? Is it not good? Is it too small? Is it too big? Is it not big enough?
Is it ever big enough?
I don't know, you love it, so that's the main thing.
I think if it was too big, like much bigger, it would just get caught on everything. So I'm quite happy with it, thanks.
Well, that's good. Good result. Smiles around.
And then what happened? So you got the ring, you showed your dad, and then what were you doing in this like week and a half-ish period of I have the ring now, I actually have to do it? So where was your mind at that point?
I probably went to the secret location within the house a couple of times and just had a look at it.
Yep.
Just to remember what it was like, and then like you said, I had it for them however long before I proposed, and I was like, well, how am I going to do it? Where am I going to do it? Is that a good idea? Is that not a good idea? Asked a few people, they're like, yeah, it's a great idea. You could do this, do that. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I sort of
Who did you ask?
fine-tuned. I asked a few people.
Oh, a few people.
Yeah,
Okay,
I asked a few people.
Yeah.
Fine-tuned it, you know, how I was going to do it, things like that. But come to the day, and it sort of bits fell into place, bits didn't, and then yeah, got it done.
Sure did. Nailed it. So we actually have a confession.
Who has a confession?
I have a confession. I think I've accidentally deleted the footage of the proposal. It's not funny. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm dying inside. I cannot believe that this has happened. So we have downloaded some software so that we can try and retrieve the files. I can see that the files are there. I think I can retrieve them. We've paid a lot of money to be able to retrieve them, so fingers crossed they're coming and that it comes sooner rather than later. So I am fairly frustrated at myself already that I don't know how I deleted it. I just feel stupid. But that is our next video that we will film. So this is on Thursday. This will go up on Monday next week. So Monday night. Mm-hmm. And then we will do the reaction to that video, and hopefully if we can do that on Monday, I'll get that up on Thursday, and then there'll be more
Hopefully
filming.
it's a reasonable follow-up, because that's not the sort of thing we can reenact.
No, I won't be reenacting that. You can't reenact that. No. So where's the ring from?
Janai Jewellery in Melbourne, Collins Street.
Where's the diamond from?
Russia.
Russia. Love a good Russian. Speaking of good Russians, if you don't already, follow the Blonde Avenue. Her name's Margarita Nazarenko.
Is she Russian?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Didn't you know that? She's Russia.
There you go.
There's another bad accent to add to the vocabulary. Yes. So tell us about the diamond. Give us some stats.
It's an emerald cut in a 4-claw setting with 52 other little diamonds around it.
And there's like minimal cuts and no inclusions in it.
There you go. One happy customer.
One very happy customer. There is no colour. Clarity is up there. Any other good points? You going to mention any carats?
No, I don't think we need to mention any carats.
Multiple.
You can say what you want.
Multiple carats.
It's the understated me coming out.
Yes, you are very humble, aren't you?
Funny to get some of your reactions along the way when I don't want this to happen anymore. All this da 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 da. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, well, tough. It's coming.
I mean, I waited a long time for that.
Was it worth the wait?
Yeah, it was worth the wait.
Well, there you go.
But you had to, maybe don't make people wait as long.
Well, I don't
if
plan
you're
on
a
doing
man,
it again.
No, not you. But if you're a man and you're going to propose to your girlfriend, don't make her wait 8 years. And then don't say, I know a friend who waited 10 years, so you should be grateful for only waiting 8. No, it doesn't work like that at all, ever. If you love him and you want to marry him, tell him. Get on your knee, give him a ring. Don't take his advice.
8's a lucky number.
No, it's not.
It is if you're Chinese, I think.
No, but we're not Chinese, so it's not.
No, we're not, but...
I don't recommend that. Maybe 8 months is better. Or 888 days. That's like
No.
2.5 years. That's appropriate.
8 years is good. Don't rush into things, guys. Take your time. Do it on your terms.
Terrible advice. Anyway, thank you guys for watching all of this video. If you have made it to here, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Make sure you give this video a like if you haven't already. And subscribe. Hit the big bell. Ding-a-ling-ling.
I normally do that, but...
Do it.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Loves the bell. Oh, comment on this video. What was your favourite part about learning the journey of this ring? Because for me, it was the fact that I get to wear it every day. Yes. Anything else?
I'm quite the expert. Need any tips, tricks, or advice? Fire it this way.
So, guys, thank you so much for watching. We love you so much. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye! Good job.
I went to a shop, sat down, got a ring, put it on her finger.
And that's pretty much it. End of video. Bye.